Since 1921, Rockingham Cooperative has been a proud part of the agricultural heritage in our communities and has been a key stakeholder in the agricultural industry, serving as a resource to members, the agricultural community in our service area, and to our local youth participating in 4-H and FFA programs that are growing the future of the agricultural industry. Rockingham Cooperative's founders saw the value in supporting the next generation of agriculturalists, investing in 4-H and FFA activities beginning even in the infancy of the cooperative to foster the interest in agriculture for our future membership. This support comes in many forms and has continually changed over the years to include financial support to area teams and clubs for educational activities, volunteering staff time, resources, and expertise to local youth, and even being contributors to youth livestock marketing efforts. All of these efforts by our local 4-H and FFA programs foster an interest in pursuing a career in an agricultural way of life, exposing youth to a wide array of opportunities that the agricultural industry can provide.
I'm Isaac Lewis, the animal and veterinary science teacher at Hampshire High School in Romney, West Virginia. The hogs came to us in, that would be the winter of 2008. A small barn on campus. We were given a Quantum facility with no drains, and certainly now we have a fully operational facility and run 6 sows here.
My name is Emily Reed. I am from Hampshire High School. A day in our class consists of coming in, getting dressed, going out, checking making sure everyone's okay, seeing if there's any signs of distress or any injuries or anything like that. Then we go through water feed, make sure that the floor is clean, bed down the pens and everything. Being in this program, with everything being different every single day, you gain those skills to make quick decisions and figure out what you need to do to either prevent something from happening or slow the process down so you can fully assess the problem and do what you're supposed to do.
I'm Savannah Stotler. When I graduate high school, I see myself going into a pre-vet program for 4 years and then working my way to a vet school. In the hog barn, we have foremans in our own group. We assist birthings. We actually AI'd. We take pigs to shows.
Mr. Lewis is very good at showing us why we do things and how we do things, and also giving us the free range to do those things. That way we get the confidence ourselves.
My name is Julie SIONS, and I teach here at the Mineral County Technical Center. I'm an ag teacher, but there are 3 different programs offered here at our school. Our ham, bacon, and egg sale in Mineral County begins with students deciding that they would like to raise a hog for this project. They raise that animal until slaughter, which is usually close to 300 pounds. The students start from the carcass and they are involved in all the processing of that animal. From that point, they are involved in curing as well as trimming of the product.
My name is Adam ISER. I am a member of the Mineral County FFA. I'm the president. I attend Kaiser High School. Some of the skills that I've learned with raising animals for the fair or the ham bacon is how to feed them proper nutrition and to give them proper health care and make sure that their vaccines and shots are all up to date and they're dewormed, and to produce a quality product for the consumer.
We have a long history of a successful auction that has helped students learn about entrepreneurship, learn about the business and those aspects in addition to the animal science concepts.
A lot of people from the community come out to the auction to support us kids, and a lot of the money that they pay for the hams and bacons goes towards students' education for college or technical schools.
And we're trying to teach students that if you work hard, if you have work ethic, that eventually that will be financially rewarding and you'll eventually be able to become an entrepreneur, perhaps in agriculture. We need students that are going to continue in agriculture, and Rockingham Co-op is helping that happen.
My name is Eric Stogdale. I'm the Agricultural Education Instructor and FFA Advisor and Farm Manager for Massanutten Technical Center Agricultural Production Program here at Valley View Farm. Rockingham Cooperative has been very supportive of our program. We've been buying all of our feed from Rockingham Co-op, so I've been working with the guys at Timberville and the feed mill to formulate our feed rations and mix a high quality ration that still is very cost effective. Our primary focus is to train kids to be farm managers and how to look at what needs to be done and how they need to operate the farm from a business standpoint. We're focusing on livestock production. We have beef cattle, sheep, goats, and hogs. We also do some of the cropping that goes along with it, hay crops and corn. We also raise pumpkins. And I hope the kids can see what I do here as a farm as a role model. You know, if you're a farmer, you don't work 9 to 5. You can't just stop at night. You have to keep going. You have to come back at night and check the barns, and that they see, you know, there's a lot more to this than just a normal job.
Our support expands across multiple communities and areas of interest to meet the needs of our local 4-H and FFA programs and their interest in agriculture.
My name is Nicole CLEM. I'm the 4-H Extension Agent in Page County, Virginia. I work with about 100 livestock exhibitors. We have a 4-H camping program, day camps, in-school programs, and a lot of opportunities for youth to develop life skills. I grew up in 4-H. I showed livestock animals, cattle, pigs, sheep as a 4-H'er, and at the time I had no idea that it was helping me prepare for the future or anything like that. I was just doing it because it was fun, but as an adult I realized that that's where my foundation came from, really getting those experiences so that I do have time management skills and I'm responsible and I'm a dependable employee and all of those things that you don't realize you're learning in the minute, but later in life you do.
My name is Shirley KAUFMAN. I'm an ag teacher at Buffalo Gap High School. We have about 150 FFA members currently in our chapter. And I also sit on the Market Animal Show board. Buffalo Gap High School is pretty unique because we're rural based. The high school is out basically in a pasture field. We have a livestock facility. We have house pigs for a Market Animal Show where students that don't have farms, they can have, with the help of Rockingham Co-op and Farm Credit, they can keep their livestock here. It is that I hope that they take away from Buffalo Gap High School is they get the opportunity to gain communication skills, teamwork skills, especially teamwork skills, how they can problem solve, because as we know, life is difficult and sometimes there's challenges, and instead of backing out and let challenges take over them, how to face them and turn them into positive and make and go forward.
The youth showmen of today are the future leaders of our industry, and cultivating that interest and passion that they have for agriculture is worth every penny when we see the impact up close.
My name is BRANSON CUSTER. Started off showing goats, switched up to showing heifers, and then once I was old enough to show market, started showing steers. My favorite part would probably be show day, because then you see what you've accomplished and what you've done at home, and you see it out there in the ring, and you get to hear what the judge says about your final product.
And as they've grown, they've gotten stronger at it. They've learned from watching others. They've learned and listened to the older people, and it's taken them a lot further than what they think, but I'm really impressed and proud of them.
He wants to get into the cattle industry or whatever, but he says he wants more in the feed nutrition area, and he likes the livestock judging. So
my hopes for Branson is to continue with showing the cattle, living the farm life, and once he graduates from high school, go into college and continue with the agri-science, whether it be with working with the cattle or any species of animals.
My name is Carson McLeod. I'm 9 years old. I'm in 3rd grade. This is my first year showing. Well, my mom and dad really wanted me to show sheep, so I wanted to go in 4-H because my dad was in 4-H and he showed sheep, so I showed sheep.
My name is Jason McLeod. I'm the father of Carson, and some things that we wanted to do as far as getting him involved with livestock is just to help him have a hard-working ethic.
To find something that we could put him into that's going to continue to cultivate that trait that he needs for the rest of his life. So that has been the biggest thing for me, is to have him in 4-H to continue to help him learn to communicate with adults especially.
And I think it just drawn us closer together as a family, and just showed us that working together we can get something done.
Our impact even extends outside of our agricultural industry, living out our mission statement to invest in our community.
Well, today almost 1,200 pounds of pork were donated to the Blue Ridge Area Food Bank through Pork for the Pantry. Now, the community project was started by Eddie Edwards SIONS and Rockingham Cooperative. The hogs are raised by 4-H and FFA members, and then people are able to donate money to buy the hogs and process them. This year, 9 hogs were donated to Pork for the Pantry, and the meat was delivered to the food bank this morning. The food bank says it will provide more than 1,000 meals for local families.
I'm Sam Liggett, Operations Manager for Rockingham Cooperative. Our Pork for the Pantry program started in 2016 in response to the devastating floods in West Virginia. So since 2016, we've really broadened our scope. Last year in 2019, we worked in Augusta County, Rockingham County, and Highland counties and donated 13 hogs, primarily to the Blue Ridge Food Bank, with the help of a number of different businesses that purchased hogs and donated them.
Rockingham Cooperative hosted events, like Market Animal College, are an excellent opportunity for 4-H and FFA members in our service area to gain valuable industry knowledge and become exposed to new opportunities. It's just another way that Rockingham Cooperative proudly cultivates the future of the agricultural industry.
Hello, my name is Robbie McCammon. I work for the Commodities Division here at Rockingham Cooperative, and I spend a lot of my time out in the field working with dairy farmers, beef farmers, and 4-H and FFA kids. Market Animal College is a day-long event that we put on at the Rockingham County Fair, where we have vendors come in and have booths, and it's not only a statewide, but anyone that wants to come in, whether it be Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia, an educational experience where we have classes that range from nutrition to evaluating livestock, animal health, pen management, and it's a really cool day in the fact that all resources are available and under one roof to where we can answer questions and educate. Market Animal College, I think, helps in what Rockingham Cooperative is trying to do and supporting these kids by just inspiring them to do better and be better, whether that is with their livestock or even you know, in the classroom. Really, these are life lessons that these kids are learning through their animals, and it's cool to be a part of a company that is really passionate about doing so.
All of the time invested, the resources shared, and the financial support given to the youth programs across our service area are worth every moment and penny when we see that investment grow up to be an agricultural industry leader, a farmer who is a proud cooperative member, or a citizen who understands what it takes to provide a safe, quality product to the consumer.
Rockingham Co-op spends a lot of time, money, and effort on our 4-H and FFA programs because these kids are the future of agriculture. It's our duty really to take them under our wing and support them, encourage them, educate them. And
our support of the FFA and 4-H is really development of leadership for tomorrow and our development of not only customers but future employees.
They're investing in the future of agriculture by supporting the 4-H and FFA members, getting them that start so that then they may become the producers of the future.
We're creating people that people are striving to get because they're responsible. They got to get up early in the morning. They're dependable. They understand money. They're not on their phone all the time, so they can communicate. They can shake hands with people.
That support helps these kids with their lifelong goals. Many of them go to college so they can get some higher level jobs and be a benefit to all sorts of industries, but mainly the agriculture industry in Rockingham County.
Co-op support it means a lot. Without them, things wouldn't go the way they need to go. I mean, whether it be with the 4-H and FFA kids, us farmers, we need you guys.
The thing that's really unique about the culture here at Rockingham Cooperative and that I'm really proud of is that raw passion to help support these kids. And I think kind of something that really helps me or empowers me to want to do more and be better and be more involved is being given the opportunity to watch these kids grow into the adults that they become and being a part of that grooming process.